And what can you do with it? We'll find out when Call for Help continues. You stay right here. This is what it says. Oh, Canada. Oh, wait, we're back. Sorry, just learning the national anthem. Hi, welcome back to Call for Help. Andy Walker is here. We're going to talk about the wild and wacky world of Bluetooth. For a long time, I thought Bluetooth wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah. It just seems stalled, stuck in the lab.
Because they announced it like 4 years ago.
Yeah, 97, 98, somewhere like that.
Oh, that long?
Yeah, a long, long time ago.
But now you're seeing a lot of Bluetooth devices. We're going to show you some. Where did Bluetooth come from?
Well, Bluetooth was sort of a consortium of companies that got together and said, let's get rid of the wires.
No wires.
No more
wires.
wires.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's a technology, a wireless technology designed for gadgets to talk to each other. Mm-hmm. So Nokia and Ericsson and a bunch of IBM.
Cell phone companies.
Cell phone companies and IBM and Toshiba, and those guys all got together into what's something called a SIG, a special interest group, and said, let's create this technology.
Bluetooth, the name, where's that come from?
Harold Bluetooth, which was a...
Oh, Harold!
It's a
they
Viking.
Call him Harry.
He was a Viking in the 12th century, a Danish Viking that brought the Danish nations together under Christianity. So the idea being Bluetooth brings stuff together.
It's unifying. Okay.
It's unifying, right.
Okay. So Bluetooth today is a wireless technology. Get rid of wires, not for networking so much, but just for devices connected to your computer.
Computer, or the best way, where Bluetooth really sort of caught on is, things like cell phones. So I have this wireless earpiece here. So there's no cable running down my body to my cell phone. It's talking over wireless airwaves. So I can chat on that, and there's no wires in evidence.
So there's the microphone, and this is the earpiece you can hear from.
Right.
And then what? There's a transmitter in here?
Yeah, it's a little chip inside there that basically talks on the 2.4 gigahertz radio spectrum.
Okay.
In the same sort of area of the radio that Wi-Fi talks and cordless phones, things like that.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Is that a lot of interference?
A little bit here and there. I mean, that's a busy area of the radio spectrum. So yeah, it's a little bit, but it's generally pretty good.
Okay. So this, you have to have a Bluetooth phone or no?
Yes, you have. So I brought today the Motorola V600.
Okay. All right. So this is the phone that this would work with this. Although, would any Bluetooth phone work with any Bluetooth headset?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's not brand specific.
So it's a little shiny there. So this is a phone that you would buy that would be specifically designed to work with this.
This is the Motorola V600. It's their high-end phone at the moment. Okay. And yes.
Cool. Yeah, now I use a Bluetooth headset, and I have to say I do like the idea of not having those wires, but what else can we do with Bluetooth?
Well, Motorola sent me over a couple of devices. I mean, it doesn't have to be all about Motorola, but there is a speakerphone.
I love this. So you put this in your car on the dashboard.
Right, or clip it to your visor, and that sort of thing. Okay. And then, of course, you ultimately are going to want these devices to talk to your computer as well.
Right.
So,
well, for instance, I use my modem, my cell phone as a modem, and I can surf the web because this is without any wires. This might be in my backpack or my back pocket, and I can surf the web by contacting the cell phone. Similarly, I can synchronize phone numbers. Mine has a PDA built in, so I can put a calendar in there, things like that.
Yeah. And on a future show, I'm going to show you how to do that.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's neat. Now, do all computers have Bluetooth?
No, you have to get a special dongle. Looks like a tooth. Looks like a Bluetooth, but it's not. It's
Here's his dongle. Andy's showing us his dongle. Okay, so this is a USB thing.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, that turns the computer to be able to receive and send Bluetooth signals to any other Bluetooth device around.
I get it. So, any special software I need? Is it a
Windows. Sometimes you have to download special drivers based on the manufacturer, but most of them come with drivers built in. Not built in, but in the kit.
Right. So when you plug it in, it'll automatically install. Yeah, I use OS 10 on a Macintosh. Many Macs, laptops especially, have Bluetooth built in now, and OS 10 automatically supports it. So yeah, you take something like this and plug it in, it'll work just fine. So Bluetooth is used primarily to connect devices that would otherwise be connected with wires. Can you use it to network like you could use Wi-Fi?
Yeah, you can, but it's a little slow. It's a little slow. So
how fast is Bluetooth?
You're looking at about 700,
kilobits?
Kilobits per second, sort of thing.
So it's pretty, yeah, that is slow. That's a lot slower than your internet connection.
Well, it's about a tenth as slow as your Wi-Fi connection at the very base level.
Okay.
So it really is for moving text and a little bit of pictures. I use it to move pictures back and forth from my cell phone to my computer.
Oh, that's neat.
Which is,
so you take a picture and then you'll copy it over. In fact, we have in the studio, we couldn't get them to work, but we had Bluetooth mice, Bluetooth keyboards, What are some other Bluetooth things?
There was HP's got a Bluetooth printer out there on the market at the moment.
Oh, that's neat.
It hasn't done. I don't think it's done huge business, but it's an option. Especially if you want to stay completely wireless, you want to get completely, in your office, home office or something like
What
that.
about security? Should I worry about people snooping on? For instance, could somebody snoop while I'm talking on a Bluetooth headset? Could they use a Bluetooth headset of their own to listen to me?
Yeah, there is a security measure in there where you have to type in a special code on your device to open it up for browsing or for acquisition.
They call it pairing, where the two devices
right.
are connected.
There you
They're a pair, so somebody else can't get in to that connection.
That's right. Although there is
you
this
could
sort of
hack
weird
into it,
trend
right?
in the UK where, where people they do what's called toothing, where they
My grandpa used to do that.
Well, your grandpa wouldn't do this because they basically create sexual liaisons and things like that.
You're kidding? They meet people with their Bluetooth phones?
Yeah, in commuter, they basically create Bluetooth chat sessions between phones and that sort of thing, and they go into the bathroom and do weird things. But
Figures. Well, there's a primer on Bluetooth.
Yeah.
You're going to come back and actually do some stuff with it down the road.
Yeah, down the road, we'll use the cell phone to be a wireless modem, so your computer, your laptop, can connect to the internet on the go.
Oh, yeah, that's a really kind of nice thing to do, and it always amazes people when I'm online. They say, "Well, how are you getting online? Is there a Wi-Fi?" No, I'm using my cell phone. It's in my backpack.
Yeah, it's a fantastic use for it.
Thank you, Andy. Bluetooth. Harold Blatand.
Blatan, that's
or
right.
Harry, as we called him back in the day. After the break, free files, but first, it's our quiz question of the day. Are you ready? Here we go. Our quiz. Yes, the quiz question lives on. Where did the name Bluetooth come from? Oh, I hope I didn't give this away. A Danish king? IBM's Big Blue? It's a dental term. It's a dental term. Or is it a kind of Belgian waffle? We don't have prizes yet. We're still getting started, but you can still answer this in your head, and we'll talk about it a little bit later on as Call for Help continues. You stay right here.